Hello, my name is Dan Anderson. I'm a 5th degree black belt in Hapkido. My school's location is in Moore, California. My teachers are Master Fariwar Zaja and Grandmaster Jihan J. I also have some other teachers that I've worked with in the industry for many years. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Other than my dedication to the martial arts, my school in Moore Park, we've just upgraded to a new facility that's about 8,000 square feet. It's been a dream of mine to be able to reach this plateau in the industry. I enjoy impacting children and adults alike, but more importantly, I enjoy training. I enjoy studying the martial arts, and the instructors and the students teach me as much as I teach them every day. How did I get involved in the martial arts? That's pretty simple. I think like most people at my age in the 40s, I checked out a Bruce Lee movie, Enter the Dragon, decided this was something that I wanted to do. At that point, started really pursuing some martial arts, started in Taekwondo with a great instructor, a gentleman by the name of Master Vito Falco. At that point in his career, he was ranked #1 in the United States. He was getting set to fight Benny Urquidez for the World Championship. We used to go watch him fight down at the Olympic Auditorium. I remember one time in particular watching him do a spinning heel kick to a guy he was fighting, and knocked him over the ring, over the ropes in the ring, down into the front row, and all the students being there watching him fight. That was pretty exciting, pretty cool thing to watch. My best memory in the martial arts, there are so many. I would have to say right now, it's the best memory for me is the grand opening of our new facility. Having so many great instructors that I've learned from in the years of my training, when I always wanted to have a larger school, and starting with, you know, a 1,500 square foot building and having my first 50 students, and then moving up to a 3,500 square foot building. And although it wasn't about the size, it's just about the facility, being able to reach a larger number. I think martial arts studios are a lot like fish tanks. I mean, your fish are only going to grow to the size of the tank. If you have a larger tank, your fish are going to grow to a larger size. And I really have always had that mentality and philosophy to get into a large facility. I didn't really believe in having multiple schools and multiple operations. I just wanted one large facility that I could reach the numbers that I'm looking for. So when we finally got into our 8,000 square foot building, I was really jazzed. I felt like I had really arrived and reached a main goal in my life, in my martial arts career. And now having this facility for the last couple of years, seeing the growth and all the things that come with the larger building, it's been quite an overwhelming and inspirational journey. My advice for other martial artists would be to remain open-minded. I think the biggest problem that I've found over the years is so many students and instructors being limiting with their approach to the martial arts. We really try to keep our students open-minded. I want them to explore the history and understand about other martial arts and realize that there's so many ways to get it done. Even though we teach a traditional system of Hapkido, it is eclectic. It is blend. We teach Jiu-Jitsu, we teach Wing Chun, we teach whatever we feel is going to improve them overall as a student. And I think to sell a student, you really sell a student short when you try to limit the range that they're going to defend from. My instructor has always taught me, as I pass on to my students, that you have to be able to deal with all ranges, and you have to be prepared to go to the ground. You have to be able to deal with weapons, defense, every aspect of the martial arts. And I would suggest for students to make sure that they keep that in mind. You know, it doesn't mean that they have to become excellent in grappling, but they have to be open-minded enough to be able to know what to do on the ground, as well as to be able to stand up. They need to be able to do submissions and throws and sweeps. They need to be able to kick well and punch well. So my main suggestion to students would be to remain open-minded, research, go out there, seek out instructors, and learn all about the martial arts in general, not just about the particular style they may be training in. And I think it's just going to make them a much better student of the martial arts. I think they'll get much more out of it. What's in the future for me? Right now, the future for me is continuing to build my school. I think my main goal right now is to try to own the building that I'm operating in. Another big goal after getting into the large school was to try to see if I could purchase this building and actually own the location where I'm training and teaching at. This is a main goal of mine, as well as continuing to develop myself and to study and train and continue to make that pursuit of knowledge. There are so many role models in my life. One of the more important role models is Master Fariwar. He's taught me so much, has always kept his door open to me, even though for many years I've operated my own school and done my own thing. It's so nice to be able to come back and continue to learn, and he's done so much and been such a pioneer in our industry. He's certainly one of my greatest role models. Grandmaster Jihan Jay, again, another great role model, somebody who I look at and I think of all the people he's trained, and he has that little black book with all those names in it. It's just amazing, names like Bruce Lee and people like that have actually been his student. These are some of the great luminaries that I really look up to. In closing, I think probably one of the big things that I'd like to say is to give thanks to the people who have given me this opportunity. First and foremost, I am a religious man, and I believe in God, and He has given me such a gift to be able to impact so many people in my life. I'd like to thank my parents. They have done so much for me. My dad has always been an entrepreneur and always had the approach of go out there and be your own boss, and I've had that philosophy growing up, and it's done so much for me and my family. The martial arts have done so much for my family. I always am constantly trying to give back. And I'd like to thank all of my students. They have taught me as much as I have ever taught them. And I'd like to let people know that if they would like to get in touch with me, they can always reach my website at AmericanHapkido.com. Our school is located in Moore Park again, and thank you very much.